So I have 5 games where if you look in their spread, I have 5 games in the NFL that I choose the spread. So let's start off. Just for example, the Eagles versus the Vikings. The spread is at 3. I'm going to go +3 Eagles. Hopefully there's a visual up here detailing it as well as after I finish this segment, showing all the final and my current ones that I'm talking about. Alright, so the Eagles and Vikings. Like I said, I'm going +3 Eagles. And the reason why is because the Eagles are an above 500 team. And you know Kirk Cousins, he does not have the greatest trend or winning percentage against winning teams. That's pretty much the biggest reason why I chose the Eagles, as well as Carson Wentz. I think that he's starting to somewhat string together wins now, or at least starting to get into a rhythm. And as good as the Vikings defense is, I just think the Eagles are going to win this by, well, more than 3, I guess. Next game is Saints against Jaguars. Now, I get it. Gardner Minshew has been phenomenal, although he did lose against Kyle Allen last week. But that Jaguars defense is struggling. It is. It is struggling, especially without Jalen Ramsey. I thought that defense would get a bit better, especially with the inspiration of Nick Foles and then with Gardner Minshew. But it hasn't. I think the Jags offense will score a bit, but the Saints defense is incredibly good. So I'm leaning to the Saints. I'm leaning to the Saints +1. I don't know why the Jaguars were even favored by -1, but I'm leaning Saints +1. They have a great defense. Teddy Bridgewater has been playing great as of late. He does what he needs to do, nothing more, nothing less. This is set up for the Saints to win. And next I have Cowboys against the New York Jets. I'm taking the Cowboys -7 on this. I think that they win by more than a touchdown. Their offense looks fine. I have an analysis on it, a film analysis on it. It looks fine. The only thing that worries me is the Cowboys' defense, but I think that the Jets' offense has been struggling mightily. And even though Sam Darnold's coming back from his illness, he's not going to fix everything. That offense was not looking good even when he was there and not ill. Le'Veon Bell hasn't gotten going. Stuff like that. And so I think that this is a pick-me-up for the Cowboys' defense. Now, if they somehow lose this game, it does not look good for the Cowboys in general. It does not. But I believe that they will win by more than a touchdown. And I think that this is a good bounce-back game after losing to the Packers for not only for the Cowboys' offense, but for their defense more so. Next up, I have the Bengals against the Ravens. The Ravens opened up as 11-point favorites, but I'm taking the Bengals with +11. I think that the Bengals generally keep it close this game. They've been doing that for some of the games this season. Yes, they've gotten blown out several times, but I think it was 2 times, but the other couple games they've kept relatively close, including the opener against the Seahawks. But overall, the Bengals just roll on both sides of the ball. I think the Ravens still win this, but I think that the Bengals keep it close, make it interesting, but ultimately lose, especially with the Ravens' offense and defense not playing up to what it has been playing up to earlier this season. And lastly, I believe it's Sunday Night Football. The Steelers against the Chargers. Oh my goodness. I really wanted to take the Chargers as -6.5, but I'm taking the Steelers +6.5. I still have the Chargers winning this. Hopefully. But, as much as it saddens me, I have to keep it real. The Chargers, for whatever reason, for the past couple of years, like keeping games that should not be close really close. We saw that against the Dolphins. The freaking Dolphins, who suck. Sorry, they're just not good. Their team is really, really bad. But they were keeping up with the Chargers for the first half. And even last week against the Broncos, which the Chargers lost, their offense for this whole season so far has been just horrendous. I don't know why. I'm gonna do a video on it. It's gonna take me a while to figure it out, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna do a video on it. But their offense has been struggling. Now I think that their offense does just enough to win. But I think that the Steelers come within a touchdown for this game. So let me recap it. All right, Eagles-Vikings, I'm taking the Eagles +3. Saints-Jaguars, I'm taking the Saints +1. Cowboys-Jets, I'm taking the Cowboys -7. Bengals-Ravens, I'm taking the Bengals +11. And Steelers-Chargers, I'm taking the Steelers +6.5. So those are my bets. I'm not actually betting, but these are my predictions.